Hiya, welcome to the Red Men TV. Liverpool have just beaten Brentford 1-0 at Anfield. A massive sigh of relief come that full-time whistle. I screamed. It felt like a massive 3 points there. Look, we might not get Champions League football this season, but we've just made a little step towards it because Manchester United did drop points midweek against Brighton. They lost 1-0 and the Reds have just done their bit. They've capitalised just a little bit and hopefully, we can see hopefully we can continue this good run of form. That's 6 big wins in a row now. The squad looked decent today. I thought first 20-25 we were really, really good, to be honest. Every time we attacked, we looked like we could have scored. Darwin Núñez, you could see that we were understanding his movement a bit more. He had maybe 3 chances in that first half where I think he should do better. He's lacking a little bit of confidence, a little bit of, match fitness. He doesn't put them away, but Mo Salah does. Lovely bit of football by the Reds to put us 1-0 up. Down the right-hand side, obviously. And Fabinho, the lad that we've all criticised quite a lot this season. There was a ball years ago that he did to Sadio Mane against Manchester United, and Mane scored from it. And that was the Fabinho I know. And I saw another ball today. He put it back post to Virgil van Dijk, who nodded it across the box to Mo Salah, and the actual king put it in the back of the net. Put us 1-0 up. But like I said, it felt like a big win today because Liverpool went on and struggled a little bit from there on. They lost control of the game, they lost momentum of the game, and ultimately Brentford started coming into the game a bit more. They kept doing the diagonal ball in behind Trent, obviously, because he vacates that area and goes into midfield. Trent, by the way, I'm pretty sure was first in every single stat in that first half. He had a boss first half, he really did. He could have had a belter, he could have had an absolute screamer in that second half as well, but their goalkeeper saved it, sadly. But yeah, like I said, we lost control of the game. The referee also didn't have any control of the game either. And Brentford came into it and we were a little bit vulnerable, but you know what, we stood tall, we got through it. I'm not too sure Alisson had to make many big saves out of the whole 90 minutes. I'm not really remembering a lot of them, but you still was nervous inside the ground because you thought Brentford could nick something out of this game, but the Reds carried on. We were defensively solid in moments. We stood our ground, and even though we had 12 men against us, including the referee, we do come out on top. And it's a boss win, it's a big win, it feels big, and I'm just happy that the Reds have capitalised. We'll have to see what the results look like tomorrow, but as for Liverpool, just keep digging deep, getting through the games, winning different ways. We've also started with 4 attackers today, Cody Gakpo played in Henderson's usual position. I thought he was alright, first 25, I thought he was really, really good. Drifted a little bit, like a lot of our players did do in the game, but ultimately the 3 points is all that matters. It was a decent performance, not brilliant. We were still vulnerable. There were still some things that we do need to sort out. But look, confidence is there. Let's keep improving that. I thought Virgil van Dijk was a lot better today. Fabinho in the last 5 minutes did win some absolutely massive headers there to keep us going. And we made some subs. We saw the likes of Milner once again, who sadly is right, who sadly might be leaving us. Got to see him put himself about at Anfield. Also Lucho coming on there, Costas coming on as well for Rob, who I thought had a decent game. So yeah, a good run out for the Reds. It was a difficult opponent today. Do not underestimate Brentford and their strengths. Thomas Frank is doing an absolute brilliant job over there, and Liverpool have just won a game of football against them in not an easy way, and we grinded through it, and I'm proud of the lads, and we take a massive 3 points and we go on to the next one, up the Reds.
Each and every single month, you could be entered into a prize draw for, generally speaking, some signed Liverpool memorabilia. You just need to be a club legend at redmenplus.com. Honestly, we've given away some absolute belters over the last year and a half, and you could be the next winner.